Hey, looks like you got something kind of cool you're playing with today.
We do. We have the newest version of the GP series radio. This is the GP-7.
GP-7? Wait, I got the GP-5.
Yeah.
What happened to GP-6?
GP-6 was designated a data radio only, so it wouldn't have any use for general public. So that never got released to the general public.
Okay. But GP-7 I can get.
GP-7 you can get
Okay.
soon.
Okay, but I really like my GP-5.
Yeah, if you like the GP-5, you'll like the GP-7 because we made some enhancements to it, and mostly for hams that are jumping around the frequencies a lot.
Okay, so tell me, why am I going to like this better?
Notice it has a full keypad here, so
Oh.
now you can do direct entry. That's the biggest.
So instead of having to scan and rotate the knob, I
Right.
can just punch in the number frequency I want to
If
go
you're in
to.
sideband or you're in broadcast band, you can just hit the frequency and hit the return button or enter button. It'll take you right there. So that's one of the features it has. It also has bandwidth filters, which we'll talk about
Okay.
for AM broadcast,
So
shortwave, and I'll show you that, the bandwidth filter. Also adjustable step size, so when you're tuning, you can change the step.
So if I want to move quickly, I can move
Or slowly, you can.
slowly. If I want to fine tune
Well,
it.
let's go through that.
Okay,
So GP-7 SSB in organic gray, and let's turn it on. Let's do a quick one-time video. So here we are.
Your business.
It's my business. Here we are on AM broadcast,
Okay.
and of course it has ETM,
What's ETM?
and that's the easy tuning mode. So hey, I'm at let's say I'm in Long Beach or someplace. You can do it with it has an internal ferrite in here already, but the long range one here, if you're traveling, you can plug this in and do a band scan. Let's say I hit the medium wave. It's going to store the frequencies in a temporary memory here, and you can see the temporary memory.
Oh, the 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's counting right now what it can receive from inside the
6.
building here. Of course, if I hold it vertical, it'll probably help, but it's loading some channels right now. And let's see, inside this metal building we're in here. So it picked up, so I got 10 channels here from here. And then this will switch to, there you go, there it is, in signal strength in dBm, which is kind of cool. So you can tune it in, you can see the signal strength increase by getting this in the right orientation. Let's talk about direct entry.
Okay.
So we're on 1100 kilohertz right here, or 1.1 megahertz. Let's say I want to go to 560.
Okay.
I think I can do, well, let's do this. Go to medium wave.
Okay, maybe just come in a little bit. Okay, so
I can't do that. So
0560.
there you go. Or you just hit, say, 810. Let's just say it's 81. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. It automatically throws a 0 in there. So if I do 1600 and I hit return, or 16, goes there. Or how about 74 or 740? It just automatically knows.
Wow.
But when you're in the memory mode, you obviously can't just punch the frequency. It won't work because it's loading it's in memory mode. So I go back to this. There's your long wave also. It will tune long wave. Which in 9 kilohertz steps, you can actually change the step rate. And if I go here, so that switches between long wave and medium wave. And then of course FM.
Actually, it sounds pretty good.
Let's tune this down here. And this will do, hey, I can do, how about I'll just go 88.5.
With the CPUC, state utility regulators indicating
Okay, it sounds really good.
Yeah, little speaker, 16 ohms, half watt. Pretty good for a small speaker like that. It's the length of my finger there.
Sounds really clear. So, but this radio does a lot more than just listening to AM and FM.
It does sideband. It'll do shortwave international broadcast.
So I can listen to the world with this.
You can. Propagation's correct. You can hear it at nighttime, during the day, depending on propagation. Let's talk about what has happened here. So this is a Can't get the whole
No,
thing
it's a
in
long
there.
antenna.
Long antenna, but it's stainless steel. It is not.
Oh.
That's one thing we always do. They ask the manufacturer to build us in stainless and not brass plated.
So a
or
CountyComm
chrome plated brass.
a CountyComm radio is going to have a stainless steel antenna.
It will always have a stainless
And
steel
nobody
antenna.
else is going to do that because it costs more.
Costs more. It's a custom made antenna that's. We'll go through the length here in a little bit, but yeah, it is. It is, like I said, it's in organic gray. What else can we show you here? We can also show you, let's go back to AM again. One thing that's different about this radio also, it has filters now. So let me put this on a strong station here. And here's a little button here called, turn that down, call bandwidth filter.
Okay.
Oh look, there's 3.5 kilohertz, 2.5 kilohertz, 9 kilohertz. Let me.
Then let's give businesses the chance to do that.
You can hear that
Just
there.
going after them with these fines and lawsuits from the get-go with no window.
So it narrows up.
I don't think it's fair as
So
well.
if you had a signal nearby that was interfering,
Right, you could narrow it up, and the filter helps with that. Also, in sideband, there's a different set of filters. And so if I go to sideband and select shortwave, so let's go to say, here I want to tune to the 20 meter band, 14.250, and let's change the mode to upper sideband. Oh, it wasn't upper sideband. There we go. There we go, upper sideband. And let's say I want to change the filter now. So the filter will start. So it goes for what? Half a kilohertz, or 0.5, so for CW or Morse code. And 1.2, 2.2, 3 kilohertz, and 4 kilohertz. So I've got a different set of filters in there, that's a nice feature. Another thing it does also on broadcast, if you take this off and say we're international broadcast, let's say I want to go to 15. Let's do this. 15. I'm probably not going to hear WV inside the building here, but it also does synchronous detection, so that's another.
we go to 10?
There it is in synchronous, just came up, synchronous off. 10 won't hear it from itself. If we go outside, it will hear it. Yep. What else can I show you?
Okay, so let me, this is a shortwave radio.
Right.
So AM, FM, I understand that. That's
Yep.
My car's got that.
Yep.
But this will do the shortwave
Broadcast band.
so I can listen to Radio Canada, Radio Cuba. I don't
think Radio Canada is still around anymore,
Are
but
they?
they could be. There's a ton of radio stations still out there.
And I can hear the pirate stations and
pirates.
the number stations.
You can hear ham radio operators that are in the
HF band.
in the HF bands.
In the high frequency band.
That's right.
So where does this thing? How high can I?
30 megahertz.
It goes up to 30 megahertz.
30 megahertz.
So I can even listen to CB.
You can hear CB on 20. Yeah. So if we went to 27, I don't know what's a CB for 27 something.
27.5.
It's been a long time. So let's see here. If I go to 27.425 or something like that. Yeah, it'll go there. And it'll also do it in sideband. There's upper, lower. There's lower. How do I get that? Oh, here, I know what I'm doing. Let's do that. Turn the synchronous off. There we go. There's lower sideband, upper sideband, and hold it in. And get these buttons backwards. So there you go. There it is. Okay. There.
So
but it's not going to hear. It's not going to hear the weather channel. So 162. People ask that all the time. It will not hear that.
Yeah,
so it goes to 30 megahertz. It does AM broadcast from the AM broadcast band from 530 to 1600. We'll go back to that. If I just put 560. Go below that. So it goes 520 to, let me go around this side, 1710. Oh, let's talk about the steps. Let's go back to shortwave. And here we go. And so the step rate, here it says step. See the cursor there flashing over, there you go, 5 kilohertz at a time. It's flashing, and if I do one tap, then it's 1 kilohertz at a time. Hit it again, and one more time, and there's your hertz.
Wow, it's a really fine-tuned, fine steps.
Yeah, exactly. So 15, return, and I think that's a nice feature. So you can, there it is on the hertz, there it is on kilohertz, and fast tune there when it's much faster to tune now. If I want to go to 16, I just go 16, enter. I'm at 16 megahertz, much faster.
So much, especially if you know the frequency you're going to.
That's right.
That's a huge advantage this radio has.
It is. It weighs 5.2 ounces. Oh, let's talk about the battery. I know that's going to be a...
Oh, yeah. Tell me about the battery.
So it does not use AA's anymore. That's going to be sad for some people, better for some people, but they had the processor in here with a keypad, had to drop the speaker down. Physical size of the radio is the same size as the GP-5. And so this uses a BC, a BL5C, which is a...
it's the old, isn't that the Nokia cell phone battery?
Yeah, it's basically the cell phone type battery. It's charged through the USB here on the side, which the cord's included, the battery's included.
Okay.
So it has a battery management. Just plug this into USB and you're good to go.
Excellent.
It does, what's the other thing? It fits all our cases. These are the silicon cases that we have.
Oh, the armored cases.
They fit this fits the whole series of GP series. So anything, if you have a GP4, 5, not the 4, but the GP5 series and the DSP series, it fits anyone in this configuration. You basically just take the
belt clip off.
Belt clip off. I can't get it off. Maybe I can get it off. There we go. Take that off. And I usually stick the antenna a little bit, put it in like that. And how about I put the battery cover on? Right. There we go. And then shove that on there.
So that kind of armors it up.
Yep.
Protects it.
There it is.
Oh, it gives it much more. I can see that it's much more stable because it's wider.
Yep.
Protects
and
the
you
knobs.
can still get to your USB, your tuning knob, your volume knob, and it's protected. I like that a lot. Still can get it comes with the enhanced AM antenna for long range.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the black color. What other colors you got?
Well, let's look here. I knew you were going to ask that. So right now there's 3 colors. I'm sure there'll be something else later. Some request. You want to find your radio?
Hey, there we go. Looks like I work from the railroad now.
This is like a zombie green, but I'll tell you, you won't lose your radio. And this is not a sticky silicone. It's got a nice texture to it. So there it is, in zombie green.
Can I cook with it?
No, you're not going to make. There's the orange. Muffins? That's the international orange. So.
Because I always think of silicone, I think of silicone bakeware.
I know it's
shoes.
Highly insulated. So there it is in the orange. Do you want me to put it in there?
No, I think I can. Hold on.
Let's put it in there.
Put the antenna tip in. Okay.
Yep.
And do that. Okay, the tail in and kind of wrap it around.
It goes in and out pretty simple.
Kind of like silicone boots for your radio.
So again, the battery comes with it. The charging cord comes with it. The clip comes with it. The AM antenna, it will be included. These are option. I don't know what color you're going to want. If you want one, if you don't want one, they're reasonably priced. Not sure what they are, but they're reasonable. They're available. So that is it. That's the GP-7 SSB. That's for a short video. That's all I can do. But I'm sure we can have some, questions and answers later.
I know that folks are going to be doing videos on this radio.
Doesn't use the same antenna as the GP-5 because this is it's a longer antenna. So
longer antenna.
It is a lot longer. I think it's like 20 inches long or something. So pretty cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching.